In order to load external data, we need to use something called lifecycle methods. Lifecycle methods is a way to perform a task at a specific point in the application. The lifecycle method that Angular provides is called onInit. It's a way to take care of things after the component has been built, and it's a great place to load external data. Now, doing this will require some additional imports because it uses a different functionality than what we are doing right now. We are also going to need to work with HTTP verbs like get to receive the information to add that to our code. In order to do that, we need to subscribe to something called observable. This is a new pattern in JavaScript that allows you to wait for something that happens and execute a callback when that something takes place. So let's see how that works. Let's go to src app.component.ts, and we will move all our directors into a new file called data.json. So let's take everything that we have from the square brackets to the end of it. Just take this, let's cut this, and then we'll go to assets, and then we're going to create a new file. I'm going to call this as data.json, and inside that we'll paste it, save that, and we need to get rid of this one. Okay, so save that and let's close this. And here we'll just keep an empty array. Let's save this. Now, in order to get that data inside, we first need to do some stuff. First, we'll get into the app.module.ts file, and we need to import the HTTP client module. So here, right after the forms module, what we're going to do is we're going to type in import, and then in the single curly braces, we're going to import HTTP client module, and we need to import that from @angular/common/http. Now we need to declare that. So let's get back to the imports over here. And here, what we do is we need to specify that. So we'll say HTTP client module. Let's save that. Now let's get back to the app.component.ts file, and we need to import the HTTP client over here. So right after this import statement, I'm going to call this as import. And then inside that, we'll say HTTP client, and it's going to import from Angular common HTTP. Now, in order to add the lifecycle methods, we need to add onInit from the Angular core. So we already have that over here. So just say onInit. Let's save that. Now, right after the constructor, we need to call that onInit. So we're going to say ngOnInit. And then we're going to open that up, and then we're going to set that to a void. Okay, and then inside that .http .get, because we need to get from that file. So here we're going to use an object. Okay, and then inside this we're going to specify where the file is located. So it's in the assets folder, and the file name is data.json. Now, in order to get the lifecycle methods, we need to specify that as subscribe we'll say data, and then we're going to create that data over here. So we'll say this dot directors is equals to data. Let's save that. Now, if you're getting this error, that's because we need to set up the private HTTP, so and the HTTP client. So what we're going to do is here in the private, in the constructor, we're going to give this as private, and then we're going to call this as HTTP. Okay, and then that's going to set that to HTTP client. Let's save that. That's going to fix that issue over there. Now, actually, we don't need to initialize the test.directors over here, so we can get rid of this one. And let's hit backspace and save that. Now, if you check your browser, everything should work as it was before, because all we did was just move the data to the new file called data.json. So everything should work exactly the same way how it used to work before.